So your boy Tim Kuniskis is throwing shots at YouTubers. But in the past, everybody was looking at him as Mopar Jesus. So what happened, man? Now all of a sudden, everybody's making videos because they mad when Tim Kuniskis said that YouTubers were making up stuff and, you know, putting it out.
Driving me crazy, not with you guys, but the new business model for getting clicks is just mix shit up. So we wanted to have a little bit of fun with that and get ahead of that and make sure that you guys got all the right information ahead of time to stop some of the speculation, because the new business model is make up everything. And then if 2% of it's right, yeah.
That's why I told you guys I wasn't going to turn my YouTube channel into a Mopar News CNN, because I already knew eventually they were going to say something about this stuff, guys. You got the freedom of speech. You can say what you want to say. A lot of stuff that was being said was a little suspicious. You guys know I was calling it out. There's no shot at, you know, Butter and TK, man, because, you know, TK was pretty much on point about everything he was saying. I mean, of course, things can always change and people can always give him bad information, which would make him look like he didn't know what he was talking about. But for the most part, man, he was on point with the information he was saying. But it's just amazing to me how now all of a sudden Tim Kuniskis is the bad guy. But see, guys, what we got to understand is, man, that's $1 billion corporation. And I've said this a long time ago. And that's why I was like, I'm not going to keep making videos talking about this company, even though it was getting views and, you know, people leaving comments. And a lot of the people that were leaving comments weren't going to buy a damn thing anyway. People just be saying anything on the internet just to, you know, keep the negativity and the controversy going. And I decided I was going to bow out of that argument. I wasn't even going to continue to keep pushing that nonsense. So as you can see, Stellantis, now they're probably going to try to keep a lot of stuff under wraps because, you know, there's a lot of bad information being spread around, and I understand it. I get it. Unless I get some information from Tim Kuniskis myself, I won't be reporting from that company, because for real, I could care less. I mean, all I'm gonna do is sit back and wait and see what happens, hope for the best. Like I say, I'm free now. I have no car notes, nothing. I'm free. If they come out with something that I like, you guys know I'm gonna jump on it. So that's why I told you guys, stay tuned, because this is what we gotta understand, guys. They were saying that the Hemi was done. And that was one of the reasons why the 300 was considered so exclusive, because especially with the 6.4, is because everybody thought it was going away. And now it's coming back. So now how exclusive is the 300? I'm pretty sure they're gonna come back out with something similar to the 300 with the 6.4 in it. All these last call cars are not exclusive anymore if they bring in the Hemi back. At this point in moment, yes, because you can't go and straight buy one brand new unless a dealer still has one on their lot. But the Hemi is back. At some point, they're gonna come out with some new cars, and I'm in a position, guys, where I can go ahead and cop one. And you know I'm gonna lease it under my business name, and I told you guys that. I'm just restructuring my whole business plan here. It's amazing to me, man. That's why, like I said, I never fell into that whole little thing about, you know, leaking all this information for Dodge and Ram, because I already knew that stuff was gonna come back and it was gonna be an issue, and I don't want no parts of that. I don't care enough. So leave your comments, man. How do y'all feel about Tim Kuniskis now, man? He's frying back. He didn't even invite, you know, some of the YouTubers that were pretty much keeping them alive, if you ask me. It's just amazing to me how they inviting all the people that wasn't even really pumping them up that much. I mean, you look at Butter and TK, they were the main ones keeping the hope alive, if you ask me. And now they're pretty much getting a slap in the face, and all they were really doing was reporting what was being done, what wasn't being done, how the cars weren't built very well, and how people were having issues with their cars, and, you know, dealerships, you know, being scandalous, and, you know, things like that. So I don't understand why they wouldn't invite people like that who's gonna keep it real. I'm not saying that these other folks weren't keeping it real, because I really didn't watch too much of their content, because they weren't really reporting anything that you couldn't just Google, where Butter and TK were kind of dissecting things, like taking certain clues and kind of putting things together, you know, making it interesting. I mean, I get it. But leave your comments, guys. Let me know what y'all think, man. It's getting crazy. It's pretty interesting to watch. I appreciate you guys still rocking with me, man. Like I say, whatever new stuff they come out with, I'm in a position to possibly get it. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe, because you never know when I might pop out with a take and delivery video. So I appreciate you guys watching. Hit the like button and leave your comments. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.